Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. This is xADENINEx and today we are playing NBA 2K25. Today's matchup is between the Memphis Grizzlies facing the Boston Celtics. Alright, and away we go.
Welcome everybody, thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting story. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jason Tatum.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. In the backcourt, it's Morant and Smart. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Boston. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And well over halfway into the season now, GA, how much have the rookies changed since the start of the season?
Kevin, most are completely different players, right? The foundation was there, but they know their role on the team, and it's more about refining their game than learning.
Everything Morant does is electric. He causes so many problems with his movement.
Screen by Porzingis to the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge.
Nice.
What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in the rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thanks so much, David.
Nice.
And here's Boston. And the win streak they're on right now, tying the Warriors' record of 24 wins back in 2016. This group is really clicking.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this.
So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson.
Oh, come on.
From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base.
Come on.
Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you say? You give Morant about an 11 there?
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Porzingis with a screen on Morant. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
How about the creativity there from Porzingis? He wanted to make that one sting a little.
Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Boston. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there.
And you know, for the Celtics, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have. But their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
So it's Boston now. Grizzlies making the shot. Porzingis with a screen on Bane.
Here we go.
Finds Porzingis, takes the
Nice.
assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Expertly executed pick and roll by Porzingis, dropping into a good scoring position right off the screen.
Now here's Morant. He had 25 points last game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 6.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
You can see, and coach, you can feel John Morant's star power and his presence on the floor.
Nice.
Is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure.
Oh, come on.
Here's Heaney.
Oh,
What
sweet
a
block.
swat by the big man Porzingis. You always have to be careful shooting when he's lurking.
A pass to Porzingis.
Oh,
50 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one's good. Morant. 8 points for him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis. The kick out to Brown. Shoots the 3. Edey
Oh.
with the rebound. Edey's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Morant with it.
Oh, come
and
on.
Holiday picks him up defensively.
Yeah, and once Morant takes off like that, the defense has to know what's coming next.
White the pass to Tatum. A 3 ball. It's
that
rebounded
was
by
close.
Memphis. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Jackson, and it's Memphis with another.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And it's Mason with the ball for the Boston Celtics, trailing by 5. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Well, they shot it well because of how selfless they were. You need that kind of chemistry and cohesion on the road.
They've got Mason. Jamison is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Nice.
Buries it from 3-point range. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
What I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, oh, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Jackson passes to Aldama.
Nice.
Here's Walsh, and he drives in.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
No.
Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
Celtics trail by 7. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Down low. Oh, Tatum flies in to finish it off.
Yeah, nice lob there, and what a leap by Tatum. You just have to admire that kind of play.
Grizzlies have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Jackson. Shot from 12. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Jamison, a screen. Pritchard passes to James. And a slam dunk by Jamison.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Now some of the best in the NBA right here. The top scores, efficiency-wise. Number 1, Porzingis. In the third spot, Jason Tatum.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Morant against Holiday. And it's Morant missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Porzingis with a screen on Jackson. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The high basketball IQ of Holiday really shines through when he's running pick and roll.
Outside, Smart. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. 6 to shoot. Now Clark.
Oh.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
On White.
That one on White.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this one.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
The first one falls. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. 4-point game. They traveled to Memphis last time they faced the Grizzlies and came away with the win.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
They put the ball in the air.
Nice.
And all Porzingis has to do is hop up and get it. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Morant's got 12 in the game. Celtics have gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Porzingis.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Morant kicks to Bane. Fires the 3.
Oh, come on. Oh,
Rebounded
nice.
by the Celtics. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Tatum on the wing. Defended by Aldama. Kept alive.
Oh, nice.
The kick out to Brown. Pass to Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. Tatum
Nice.
from 3.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Morant, that's for 2. Nice.
Oh,
Spin
come
off the
on.
left rim and in. He's got 14.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're picking up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. And what about you guys? Did you like to look ahead on the schedule, or did you take the one game at a time approach?
Well, I know Shaq liked to look ahead. He had to have his dinner reservations planned out way in advance.
Hey, eating well on the road is important.
Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set. Everyone knows his rank.
You know what, Ernie, for once, I can't disagree with Shaq. It feels good to be the king.
I can't run away from this conversation fast enough. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Boston trailing. Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Filling in the perimeter slots, it's Smart and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Morant in at the point. 6 on the shot clock. Here's White. Drills it from outside. White's got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
Well, for obvious reasons, this coaching staff has a lot of confidence in White running the pick and roll.
Here's Morant. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Morant's got 16.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Bain looking around. Here's Edey. Rebound Boston. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Right side White. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, one of the premier offensive players in the league, Kristaps Porzingis is hot tonight, putting on a show.
Outside, Smart. Back to Morant. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that's 18 points for Ja Morant.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Outside, White. And the dunk by Tatum.
Man, and Tatum gets up on these alley-oops, has a great grasp of when to attack and exploit the opponent.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Desmond Bain. How last month turned out for him, averaging 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Boston on D. The lead is 2. And it's Morant missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
I had
the
that
defense
one.
was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you missed the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Mason, he checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Morant.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Morant against Howard.
Oh, come on.
Away. Lets it go from 14. And Boston with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And putting his long arms there to good use. Porzingis has a large catch radius on those alley-oops.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Morant against Holiday. Back to Morant. And the 3-ball is good. Morant's got 9 points in the quarter. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Tatum with the screen on Morant. Holiday gets the bucket.
Nice.
What an answer from Holiday. He's definitely a threat from beyond the arc when he's motivated like that.
Holiday against Morant. 1:14 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's Memphis
come
with
on.
the 3.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's a look at some of the stats for Desmond Bain.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Mason up top, defended by Aldama.
Oh, come on.
Misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The 3 from Morant. Rebound Boston.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Inside.
Oh, come on.
Well, that alley-oop attempt,
Really?
in case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's
Wow.
not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Morant. Some solid defense from Brown.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
He's off from 3. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. Back to the action in just a minute. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a one-point game. They've got Jamison. Mason is out there with Tatum. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Now we saw it in Boston, and we're seeing it in Memphis. Marcus Smart is a key piece in any lineup, Steve.
Yeah, look, you can just plug Marcus Smart in, especially to your defense.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Nice.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Nice.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Payton for 3. And Pritchard pulls it down. Austin's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. To the paint, here's Jamison, and the slam dunk by Jamison.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Smart dishes to Jackson. Let's go. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Well, this is part of why guys love playing with Smart. He will reward you for getting open if you can.
Outside Tatum. Jamison with a screen for Tatum. Hits the
nice.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Austin making some changes. Kate is checked in, and it's Drew Holiday in for Pritchard. Edie's checked in for the Grizzlies. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to Aldama. Here's Jackson for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Holiday. Tatum with the screen on Smart. Holiday with the 3. Edie with the rebound. Edie's got 8 rebounds in this game. Puts it up from 17. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
A shifty player who really thrives on making the right play. Holiday sure runs a smooth pick and roll. And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Mason for three. And Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 6. To the inside. Here's Edey, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got 0 quitting.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Zach Edey. That's his first foul. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Jaren Jackson's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for G.G. Jackson. .158 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum with the screen on Bane. Tatum passes to Holiday. 4 on the clock. Tatum setting the pick for White. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. .144 left in the game. Morant against Holiday.
Oh, no.
Here's Morant. Pass to Edey.
Oh, come on.
Nice assist from Morant. Now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing.
Oh, come on.
With the steal. And here we go. Morant heading to the hoop. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, that's why you give Morant the ball down the stretch. He does not fear the big moments.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brown. And here's Holiday. Tatum with the screen on Jackson. Down low. Money!
That is world
nice.
class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Morant surveying the D. To the middle. Nice. With the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And here we go. Yes!
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
And so it's Memphis with it. Stolen by Holiday. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
One more.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps him build this lead.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Jackson from long range. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, Jackson Jr. showing his ability to be a leader in clutch time.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Derek White. At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis, and an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis. At the line for 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
That's bad.
So neither attempt will fall that time. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. Here's Bane. Count it.
The assist.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
15 foul. At the line, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2 shots.
This would have been over if I made the last 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Got the game. GG.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So it's the Celtics picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Giroux, congrats on the win. Everything seemed to start working in the second half. What changed for you?
I think we just picked it up in the fourth quarter. I mean, they were kind of there the whole time, but in the fourth quarter, we really, rev it up.
Great to see you back on the court, Giroux. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.
Thank you for watching. This has been xADENINE. If you can please comment, like, and subscribe.
PlayStation